This is Jaret. He's an IT security expert at a government agency with more and more security requirements. And until recently, his day-to-day tasks were unbelievably frustrating. After Jaret's thoughtful reflection, he was confident that Mobius strip feeling was induced by several factors. First, his team's security checks at the end of each application sprint. Second, the security vulnerabilities for the most part should be avoidable. And finally, the perceived disdain from the developers associated with the trouble tickets, regardless of the volume. Frequently, a trouble ticket had to be resolved before a subsequent security check could be performed, which resulted in more trouble tickets and more scoring. Weekly, Jaret and Dina, a rising star from the new DevOps department, met at a coffee shop to talk about work and catch up with sporting events. For the past few weeks, they discussed how the status quo virtually made it impossible for Jaret to help his colleagues proactively avoid security risk. Over the next several weeks, Dina showed Jaret's division how to define all security requirements as rules in the new HashiCorp platform. She noted that the policy as code was simple, reusable, and the approach led to compliant outcomes. And she helped the operations team take a similar approach to ensure environments were configured properly and costs were known prior to incurring the expense. Dina also shared a handful of reusable policy as code examples that ensured proper VM size selection, database access requiring multi-factor authentication, preventing access to and from the internet, requests only occurring during business hours, and so on. And if your organization would benefit from the advantages of policy as code, then take a look at HashiCorp Sentinel. Sentinel is a uniform component included within each of the HashiCorp enterprise offerings. HashiCorp's offerings are used to provision, secure, connect, and orchestrate any infrastructure for any application. For further insight, check out the other YouTube videos shown here.